Call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the nigger word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
Alright, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody dig into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a nigger?
Yeah.
The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna...
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
Fuck off.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
You ain't never had a beautiful female come up to you and approach you?
Yeah, chicks come up to me all the time, but I know something wrong with them.
So you think something wrong with me? Because I approach men all the time.
You're 39?
I'm 39.
Let's just be honest and keep it no fugazi. Your value diminished a lot from when you were 22.
I look better now than I did then.
Pull it up. Pull up Instagram. Look at that picture.
And look at you. You do not look better now.
How long have y'all been married for?
40 years.
Yeah, 40 years.
Are you guys loyal?
Yeah.
Or loyal?
Are we what?
Loyal. Like loyal,
I know I am.
So have you guys ever checked each other's phones in like 40 years? You know, check.
Occasionally, not very often.
Can y'all switch phones real quick? I just want to see if you guys are being loyal. Alright, let's see.
Larry.
Who's Larry?
Larry's a friend. Larry's a friend. I don't think so. I think he's more of a work friend.
You know all her friends?
Many of them. I mean, she's got friends of her own. I mean, that I just don't associate with.
You have friends of your own
That's
too.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
Look through Larry's messages real quick. I just want to see.
Can I have my phone back, please?
Yeah, get her phone back. Could you call Larry right now? Why don't you call Larry right now and ask him why is he talking to you like that?
Okay, say something.
Okay.
Not good. Not good.
Not good. Not good at all.
Hey, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Okay, let's go down over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
Now, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like you're embracing your.
Oh, I'm shocked, man. I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
I should think that, but...
You're very beautiful. I like your skin tone again. And, you know, you got gorgeous almond eyes and, you know,
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way. Hey, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Okay, let's go down over there. All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
Now, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like you're embracing your.
Oh, I'm shocked, man. I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
I should think that, but...
You're very beautiful. I like your skin tone again. And, you know, you got gorgeous almond eyes and, you know,
So are you still leaving your balloon unpopped? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself? You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back. Okay, we'll be back. Let's head on this way.
Y'all, so the other night, I had called my boy best friend crying and shit, but I was just venting to him about, like, a few things. As I'm talking to him, I see him getting in his car, so I'm like, where the fuck you going? He like, to the gas station. I'm like, oh, okay. So I continue on with, like, my little story and shit. So he, like, opened the door. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, you said you was going to the gas station. So I go open the door and shit. So we just talking or whatever. Like, at this point, it's 2 o'clock in the morning because he probably came at, like, 1 o'clock, 1:30 type shit. And he like, you hungry? I'm like, yeah. It's crazy because he know food is the way to make me fucking happy. I had wanted some IHOP. We go to IHOP closed. So I tell him, I'm like, you could just take me back home. Like, I'll wait till in the morning time to eat something, you know? Like, nah, we finna fast on the east. So the only thing was open was Baracos. So we had what the Baracos right there around the corner. He come back in the car from getting our food. Y'all, the man give me $1,000 fucking dollars. I said, what's this for? He said, spending money. Like, just go buy you something. Go take your man off. Whatever wrong with you. So I'm like, all right, you ain't got to tell me twice shit. Y'all, I'm so thankful for him because he didn't have to come over here. Like, he didn't have to listen to me complain. He didn't have to take me to get no food, you know. So boy best friends are needed. Like,
feminism is killing this country.
Can you be more specific?
Feminism has taught us to hate men and to fear men because capital profits off of my fear as a woman. If I'm afraid of men, they can make a profit off of that. There's a gender war because men are the underdogs right now. Men are the ones being told you're feared, you're wrong, everything you do is wrong, go make money, don't show emotion, BBP. Women are making a rise to the top. We've over-feminized so much and included women so much, which is great, but we don't have to tear men down to include women.
So why is there so much talk about male privilege?
Because for a long time there was male privilege, and now the script is flipped. Now women are the ones with privilege, but no one's ready to hear that.
But why are we still talking about male privilege?
Because no one's ready for it. We're not ready to make that change. We're seeing more women in films, more women in power. The amount of jobs that I have seen that say women only is ridiculous. In an effort to hire more women and get them hired and include them, we've excluded men.
Here's the funny thing. A woman wants to show up to you broken and say, hey, big, strong man, put together the pieces. But they expect you to show up with 6 figures, a 6-pack, 6 feet of height, and everything that they ever wanted. And here's the funny thing. When you actually have that, you still will be underappreciated when you're dealing with the wrong women. For example, I have a 6-pack, I have 6 figures, I have 6 feet plus of height, and still I'm middle tier. So imagine if the dude in the big house with the Maybach and the Rolls Royce and the i8 and property in different places and bank account and stock portfolio and foreign bank accounts, who does all these exciting hobbies, who's traveled to a ton of countries, has a bunch of experience and important friends and great education. If that guy's middle tier, just imagine how they look at you. Here's the funny thing. A woman wants to show up to you broken and say, hey, big, strong man, put together the pieces. But they expect you to show up with 6 figures, a 6-pack, 6 feet of height, and everything that they ever wanted. And here's the funny thing. When you actually have that, you still will be underappreciated when you're dealing with the wrong women. For example, I have a 6-pack, I have 6 figures, I have 6 feet plus of height, and still I'm middle tier. So imagine if the dude in the big house with the Maybach and the Rolls Royce and the i8 and property in different places and bank account and stock portfolio and foreign bank accounts, who does all these exciting hobbies, who's traveled to a ton of countries, has a bunch of experience and important friends and great education. If that guy's middle tier, just imagine how they look at you.
Do you guys like black guys?
너 흑인 좋아하지? Gorgeous and black guy is very 매력적이다가 영어로 뭐야? She is vocal.
That's what she.
Me, Dream is a vocalist and a singer. Hip-hop is black people. It's very good.
My boyfriend of 3 years is very angry with me because a man that has been asking me out bought me an iPhone 16 on my birthday. My boyfriend said I should return it, but I need the phone. I am confused. Should I return it or should I leave my boyfriend?
Personally, I think you should leave your boyfriend.
Yeah?
In fact, block him and never talk to him again. Because you are a very terrible person. You are manipulative and very disloyal.
Yeah.
Because see, You knew the intention of the man that bought you the phone, and you accepted the gift.
Imagine.
Which means that you knew that man wants to buy your love, and you sold it.
Shy.
And to think of it, you said a 3 years relationship.
Yes.
And you are ready to trade that relationship for iPhone 16.
Very sad.
It shows that you have a price. And any woman that can be bought is not worth having.
Bam.
Keep letting ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men.
So then that starts with you, mama. That starts with you. The reason why people like Biggie Smalls' daughter in that video that I just stitched can say the shit that they say is because y'all always hype them up. Instead of being in her comments like, hey sis, I know you're talking about the men, but you're not in the best position to say that. Y'all will tell people like her that you're gorgeous, sis, body is tea, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna start asking y'all this. Would you switch faces and bodies with her? If she's so fucking gorgeous and her body is so fucking tea, would you switch bodies and faces with her? And then when I make videos like this, it's always, Shaquille, you hate black women. Why are you always attack women? The next time that you get your gnarled little fingers on your phone, before you write in the comments and ask me, Shaquille, why do you hate women? Ask yourself, what even made that person make that video in the first place? The video that he stitched, why would that person even say that? I want y'all to start asking that question first. Like, come on, mama. Y'all gonna tell me she don't look like Meatball from Baddies? Y'all gonna tell me she don't look like Meatball?
Bro, I keep seeing videos where people say, oh, if my ex sent me a video of her getting cracked by another dude, I'm going to jail. Stop right there. See, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Why would you ruin your life when you can ruin their life? You feel me? If anybody, God forbid, I don't pray this happens to me because I don't want to ruin not neither one of two of my exes. I don't want to ruin their lives. But if I got to, I will, to make a statement. All you got to do is, if you get sent that video, whether she sent it, he sent it, it doesn't matter. Be a snitch. Call the authorities and be like, hey, this woman just sent an unsolicited booty video to my phone. I want her on the sex offender list. Guess what? Now she got to move away because she lives too close to a school. And when she moves, she got to tell everybody in a 5-mile radius that she's a registered sex offender. And guess what? She probably won't get a job. Then she's actually going to have to rely on somebody. And guess who she can't rely on? Whoever she cheated on you with. Can't rely on him because he's going to be in the same boat. He going to be in the same boat. Then you go on about your life. You ruin theirs. You keep your life. Why would you sit there and talk about I'm going to jail because it's going to be a double homicide? Chill. Ruin their life. Ruin their life. If you can't ruin his life, you can ruin hers, because she should have never been doing that to begin with. Whether you guys are together or not, ruin her life.
You're a 10. Don't you want to date a guy who's a 10 then?
I've dated a lot of medium-ready guys, and you're the only one who's told me, oh, you know, what are you even saying? Everyone else that I've dated guys below my caliber, or, you know, and that's always been called out by the people I know, the people around me, my influencing online. Why were you even with them? They're not even on your level. So that's typically what I hear.
And is that your own assessment of the men you've dated, that they're not on your level?
Sometimes they are, but they're also, you know, it just depends whether it works out or not.
Yeah, so I think you have basically, there's a couple things going on here. One, women have short-term limited sexual access to men who are more attractive than them. And then two, you have your own girlfriends and society at large basically gassing you up, saying, you know, this goes back to Disney, this goes back to childhood, this goes back to your mom and your parent. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, you're the most beautiful girl ever. Okay, cool, that's your parents saying that shit. And society gasses you up too.
It's crazy.
It's not crazy, it's facts. So society is gassing up women. Look,
would you forgive your girl if she cheated on you? 100%. Listen, we live in a generation where she'll keep your stomach full, nuts empty, but do that for like 7 other niggas. But do you want to know what I did the last time? One of my shits cheated on me. What you did? Give me a second.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You remember the last time you cheated on me?
Why do you keep bringing up old shit?
Just answer.
Yeah, why?
What happened? What did I make you do?
You should reach me that least you have a threesome with another girl.
Go on.
And then you got the other girl pregnant in front of me mid-threesome. Then you sent me this girl's cash app and made me send her $100 for Plan B.
Alright, dismiss. Nah, you a wild man, bro.
Yes, all men in the world disappear. A certain sense of celebration breaks out in Western cities as women celebrate the world without men. Bras are thrown to the sky in liberation, hair is let down, but it doesn't last long. Within about half a day, the power grid fails from lack of proper operation. 94% of operators are men. Thermal plants shut down without being fueled, causing cascading blackouts as protection devices disconnect sections of the network. By night, there's no electricity unless you have your own generator. Day 2, come next dawn, everyone has realized that no one will be supplying shops. 84% of truck drivers are men. Panic looting begins. With next to no law enforcement, 83% of police officers are men, there isn't even an attempt to impose order. And much violence takes place at this stage as women fight over vital goods. By that night, backup systems have failed and all utilities shut down completely. No water, no electricity, no gas, no telecommunications. Women will resort to lighting candles and building makeshift open pit fires for heating and cooking, leading inevitably to building blazes, which in the absence of almost all firefighters, 89% of which are men, they spread much further than they otherwise would.
Can you remember one of the worst scenes you ever had to deal with?
Worst scenes I ever had to deal with was I had a dude that had just got out of jail, and his wife had cheated on him with his brother. So he got out, got high on meth, shot his wife in the head, shot his brother, and then killed the baby. The baby was 3 months old. Shot the baby in the head, put the baby in a suitcase, and threw the baby in the river.
And you had to deal with that baby's body.
Yeah. Yep.
Was that the first time dealing with a baby?
So to be honest with you, that week, no. I had that baby that was killed. I had a 5-year-old that was burned up in an apartment complex because dude was mad at the auntie. So he killed the auntie, not knowing the baby was in there. I had a mother that had strangled a 1-year-old. All this shit is in 1 week. Had a mother that had strangled her 1-year-old. And I had a father that had poisoned his 4 kids, ages from 6 months, I think it was, to like 5. All that shit happened. I had all those kids in 1 week. There's a call, man, where we had, there's some shit that, you know, you take home and it actually does affect you. I had a house. I can't say exactly where it is because shit is still in the midst, but this one particular house, we had same detective, same crime scene. Well, not in this particular case. It wasn't him. It was another detective. But we had this house, man. This house is fucked up, bad. Man came in. He shot the baby, 8-month-old baby. Shot the 2-year-old daughter. Shot the wife. Killed the 18-year-old brother. Turned around and walked out. 2 years ago, I get called back to the same house, a different family. A man walked around the house, got in the house. She was dating a dude. They ended up getting in the house. He beat her real bad. She called the police. Police showed up. Nobody opened the door. Police left, not knowing that the dude had walked in and beat a 1-year-old baby with a bat. Thought she was dead and basically beat the mama, drug her through the house, and threw her in the bathtub. Both of them died. Same house, a couple years apart. Same people that investigated that scene end up somehow, some way, all getting back together and had to investigate this scene. Craziest shit ever.
Yeah, that's. You said earlier you have more authority than.
So yeah,